Hello, and I am live from on top of my own head. Welcome to part 2 of this challenge I'm doing. I should probably put it up like at a pinned comment at some point. Maybe I'll do that now. I don't know. I'm crazy. But okay. Chat is not on screen as you can like tell. I I recorded the last session and chat was in the way. Sorry, gang. But I'll need to, put chat away off screen. Just so you know, I am looking at chat from a different thing. So I can see chat perfectly fine. It's just that chat isn't on screen right now. It won't be for the cookie run portion of these streams going forward. But yeah, I uh did part 1, which was the first chapter. And for those who didn't tune in, we're doing a challenge of beating Cookie Run Kingdom with only the original cast. Let me type that out in a pinned comment and call myself out for being real slow typer. But yeah. I can also do a gimmick command. I've been thinking about doing that. I'm doing a I'm forgetting how to like spell things when it's like, you know, something that's like put upon me on the spot. Is that how you spell challenge? I assume it is. If I'm wrong, I'll just be really embarrassed and like that's it. I'm doing a challenge where be it Cookie Run Kingdom with the cast? With the cast would work, right? With the main cast. I think that's the way I said it. I always have a hard time like trying to formulate it right so it like comes across correct. Alright. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Weird. I got close enough. Can we agree I got close enough? I got close enough. I'm impatient. So, here we are. Wait, let me maneuver chat a bit. Weird. You're weird and odd. Oh well, let's do dailies. I logged on to the game like offline for one of the days, but like for that point onward, for yesterday, because I was supposed to stream yesterday. Also, don't disconnect me now. Yep. Mm-hmm. Don't you dare. For one of the days, I'll do this later. I'm talking right now. I can't. For yesterday, I wasn't feeling well, so I didn't stream. But obviously, I planned to, right? For some reason, Tuesday is just not my day recently. But like with that aside, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna stream, so I'm not gonna do cookie run dailies on this file. And so I didn't. I'm dyslexic. Why are you asking me? Good, good. Way to capitalize on my target audience being neurodivergent people because woof, I got off easy by spelling things wrong. But regardless, right? I wasn't feeling well yesterday. I'll be completely honest with myself and you. I'm still not feeling great today, but I'm feeling good enough to stream and here to deliver you a good time, hopefully. Forgot to record. Wait. Forgot to record. There we go. We got it rolling. Just so you know, I'm recording for a video that I hopefully will do. No, I will do. I'm putting myself in this commitment. By the way, commitment jump scare. But I'm putting myself in this commitment, and I'm letting you know now. I am trying to do this challenge, compile all the footage, and put it into an edited, scripted video. But also to let you know, I don't plan for most of the original audio from the streams to be in the YouTube video, so we don't have to worry about that. We just kind of roll with it. The video is gonna have its own thing, you know. I can be as distracted as I want from the narrative. Let's play the card game. Okay. Wildberry, Bleeding Heart. Oh. What? Okay. Alright then. And now I'm confused. Now I'm lost in the narrative. That was bad, dude. They should not have done that to me. Where was it? No, it wasn't here. It was here. Yeah. You were there. I'm not normally this bad, I promise. Like, I swear. I got it normally. Yeah, there we go. Right. Oh, that... Well, but at least we got some cookie cutters. We're gonna get raspberry cookies soon, so that's a nice thing to have looming over our head as a potential get out of jail free card. Now chapter 2. I really do want to rush into it because I want the footage to be nice and like smooth all the way through. And then I also want to just get it over with so I can unlock things that are unlocked after chapter 2 all at once. And also, I forgot the story. I will just let this play out. Let's hurry. For the most part, if there's voice acting, we'll be completely staying silent for the sake of the narrative and for me. And if there's nothing, I'll just read it out and maybe add some oomph into it. I'm over voice acting it, dude. It's time for you, King, to step up. Here I come. Well, here we come indeed. Now, we are quite... Well, we're not as overpowered as we'd like to be at this point. Maybe, I don't know. We can take breaks to level up like the guys. But I reckon we can make this. While we're at this though, I'd like to update you on my shoplifting escapades, if you could call it that. Just so you know, I'm not a kleptomaniac. I haven't shoplifted like as forever, really. Just wasn't really a thing I was into. I'm still not into it. I'm just into getting free things, and the local 7-Eleven is into selling some expensive chocolates. Which is why today I stole a Ferrero Rocher. Look, okay, they're not as expensive as you thought it was when you were a kid, but like, compared to other chocolates, it's more expensive, right? But I was just craving it, I bought it. Well, not bought it, I didn't buy it, but like, I got, last time, when we talked about this, it was a Kinder Hippo. I got it like as a tradition to steal Kinder products because I really like them and I don't want to buy them because a lot of them are really childish, which is why in between of this time and last time we talked about it, I stole a Kinder egg, and then I stole one that was animal themed because that was the one that like interests me the most out of, you know, the Kinder. I wanted it, and I got one, and I opened it. It was a black jaguar, and I was like, oh yeah, dude, you get what I mean. I bought it again. Well, I keep saying bought. I didn't buy it. I got it again today, and it was just an identical one. It was just the same one. So now I have 2 mini figurines of a black jaguar. I'm personally a little pissed. Well, it's nice to have the symmetry of them, you know, being like 2 pillars or something. I do want something else, so I will continue to steal Kinder eggs. Not only to get something else that's not jaguar, but to rub it in like people's face that don't have Kinder eggs. Because we talked about it last time, right? The Kinder Joy thing. I think it's really funny that I can continue to do this to the end of time because they won't stop selling Kinder eggs. They've been around ever since I was a child that wanted Kinder eggs, and now I'm an adult that can safely sorry. It must be bear jellies. Sorry, let's follow the smell. It's just jump scared me with a bit of dialogue and completely had to stop in my track and start reading it. I put it on auto mode too, so I had like this panic sets in, but I also don't want to change the auto mode thing. It honestly is we're better off with it, cause I'll be real, during these potions, I take my hands off the keyboard and just let it go. Yeah. It's also like okay, let me run you through my haul, right? I'm noticing a trend. When I did like bigger sprees of stealing, if you will, I got a surprising amount of chocolate products, just like in general. It wasn't anything specific except for Kinder, but like such a big lily flower garden. It's supposed to be the source of the aroma. Oh, hi! I didn't know she appeared this. I don't remember her. I mean, this early on. Who are you? I'm Ginger Brave, and these are my friends. What's your name? My name... I don't think I remember. Have you lost your memory? Let us help you. Huh? She's gone. Am I seeing things? We must have all seen the same things yet. I have a feeling that we'll meet again. I'm currently in Mexico and therefore temporarily have access to the Holy Surprise. The Kinder Surprise. Like, dude, congrats. Access to peak. I don't like Willy the Cookie. Again, such a new gen. Bounties, goated. By the way, bounties are like a burden to me. Oh, don't do this to me. I want to just go through it. But see, the thing is, like, with the bounties is that you get new stuff when you log in. Like, no, like I have to log in every day because of the possibility of skill powders. We'll make it work. Like, I honestly will make it work. I can just log in every day. I already log into my normal Cookie Run Kingdom file. I can just do it again twice a day. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to keep up. I'm not new gen, I just have awful opinions. True, but that's also a, like, you know, it's a correlation causation kind of thing, where, like, it's not that, like, new gens are more likely to, well, it's just a community that formed over the last few periods of the game that foster more of a community that would have different opinions than the older ones. That's just what I've observed. Specifically, I'm talking about TikTok. I like, I've seen a lot not being on TikTok. It's more, that's why do I say TikTok like I'm like an old person? I also don't know why I said person like that. I'm just full of shit today. I just have to put up with it. Well, we're gonna go back to chapter 2 for now. Hey, can you stop it? I, like, don't run me through the... I know mobile games have to do this, I don't want to. Well, we keep on going. I don't have TikTok, I'm not Gen Alpha brat, like the... sorry. Side note, I don't even like her music, but like seeing the brat marketing everywhere, like, convinced me to give it a chance, give it a go. I liked some of the tracks, specifically Apple. I think the commentary on, like, you know, generational, like, trauma is really good. I don't know, it hits hard, but like, it's just like not my style of music, but I keep seeing it everywhere and it makes me like it more. I'm so not immune to propaganda, dude. This is some classic marketing getting to me. See, I was talking about, right, my shoplifting escapades. I still don't like stealing. Like, the feeling of anxiety is not good for me. But like, you know, it's fun because I get to get free snacks. But like, oh, I found a huge rock. Polished and smooth, looks familiar for some reason. It doesn't seem to be just a rock. It might prove useful later. We better keep it. You're keeping the rock?
Good job, everyone.
I know you're dyslexic because you said I don't even know. Like, I don't even know what you're talking about. have YouTube and Pinterest as social media. You know what? I get you. No, because like I'm somewhat the same way. I don't have TikTok anymore. Pinterest doesn't count though. Like fully though, Pinterest just doesn't count. Like you're also an artist, so it makes sense that Pinterest is one of your go-to, which is like you know, I feel like Pinterest just feels more like a, of course, right? Because of the whole digital artist thing, but it's like for YouTube just is for consuming content and not for the sake of community. I have Twitter and I hate it. And but it's like it's not something I can just fully, you know, get rid of, because of like the sense of duty that comes with it. You know, me needing to put my art out there, me needing to like be there somewhere, somewhat. And there's a stupid rock. Where are the real treasures at, huh? Wish we knew what it is. Let's take this one too. Okay, man. I guess finders keepers. No one there to stop you, so go off, I guess. Also, I really wish I could take notes while going through this, because I am writing like parts of scripts of the video, and I constantly have to warp back to my recorded footage because I do not remember some things that happened or my opinions on it. Do you remember the reason we left the kingdom and began fighting the woods? To retrieve the cake monster from their valuables, of course. What are you saying? To prove how great a single king can be? Me! There was a cake hound. What are you all talking about? Of course we're going after the werehound brute. Whoa, I know you were smart, but not that smart. After the brute, let's go! Oh, such low chat? Okay. I like Twitter, Instagram, none of that. See, I don't like them either, but unfortunately, like as an artist, it is somewhat mandatory. I still haven't made an art Instagram account yet, which I will eventually I'm gonna get to. That sense of inevitability is for sure present for, like, you know, just like an unemployed artist like in me, because sometimes you have to do things you don't like to be able to enjoy the parts that you do like. Because like I love making art pieces that are personally fulfilling, and I love being able to express my creativity, but I know that if there's no one watching, then I'm doing something that is ultimately gonna be pointless and amount to nothing. You know, it does sting a bit, but it's just how every art expression is nowadays. Oh, another rock. It's like a treasure hunt. So exciting. Why is my chat window glitching out? Hopefully we're fine. I think we are, but if we aren't, send help. Whoa, look at that. It's a sculpture. Do you know what a sculpture is? Only the greatest warriors, heroes, or cookies like myself get one. And what makes you one of the greatest, I wonder? I'd like to have a closer look. Little giant statue. Oh, huh? It's all crumbled. Looks like it's damaged beyond recognition. Aha! I believe all these fragments we picked up earlier belongs to this very statue. Maybe if we attach them back in place, we will restore the statue's initial appearance. It's gingerbread, isn't it? Don't do this to me again. Dude, my connection's fine. I know I'm doing a lot of things right now. I have a lot of tabs open, but okay. There we go. Yeah, it's gingerbread. The sculpture has been restored. This cookie definitely has majestic looks. Huh? It kinda looks like me, don't you think? Look here, there's words carved into the pedestal. Unknown cookie defeated the dragon. Were saved unknown by the name of the little giant. So this valiant cookie defeated a monster dragon in the legendary past. Just look at this, our faces look alike, and the pose! Cookies of the past might have been amazing, all these kingdoms and dragon slayers. Yeah, everyone forgot them. Not amazing enough to be remembered, huh? Well, we can try to remember what we can. Now that we have established that they fought dragons and even were strong enough to defeat one of them, we shouldn't forget about ourselves. Let's go. After all, we must defeat the warehouse and rescue the bear jellies. Warehound. I said warehouse by impulse. Some of you have to remember that the way I learned English was a bit unconventional. So like certain words are just baked into my like memory and like conscious without like, you know, making a lot of sense. I recently unearthed this. Sometimes I will forget how to spell horse because there's a part of my brain that always wanted to spell house instead. I can't fully explain it, and I don't know if this phenomenon also exists in native English speakers, where I will forget how to spell a word or like say a word because there's another word that's like close to it. Is text-speech active? No, it is not. For the sake of the recording and me being to make sense of like myself when I'm watching it back also, which I know doesn't like sometimes, right? Sometimes TTS interrupts me a lot, and I'm not gonna ignore that. I'm just good whenever like anything happens in chat, I'm looking at it, and that's how we communicate for now, and that's totally fine because this is the type of game where I'm not paying attention anyway. I can still animal. Yeah, like it's a different kind of thing though. I just can't spell because I don't think it's. Oh, you again! Haven't I warned you? Flee! Huh? There's nothing scary about you. You will regret neglecting me. Just you wait. My friends promised to make me into a dragon. Oh no. Now I must retire to carry on with my preparations. Farewell! It might well be. Become a dragon. What an annoying jelly worm. He's cute. Come on. Now we continue onwards. We're slowly building up more gems. Though I'm not using it for gambling, so I guess it doesn't matter that much. The gems are like emergency funds. For whatever I need it for. Maybe gambling, maybe eventually if I get like really desperate, but I wish we don't get there. I hope we don't. I hope we don't need to pull such desperate measures. I can't say words right. That's another thing too. It's not that like I know the words I'm saying and I know how to pronounce it. It just comes off weird. I don't know how to put it. It's just I put emphasis on the wrong parts of the words and like it comes out weird. Don't you dare creep up on me like that again. Chili pepper cookie. Doesn't seem like herself in front of that cookie. Ooh. Right. Can you just keep being yourself? Myself? Then hand over your valuables now. It's nice to see such lively company. I've recalled my name, by the way. It's White Lily Cookie. Ah, so are your memories are back? No, not yet. I've been wandering through this forest seeking the fragments, but I'm not quite done yet. The whole forest? Perhaps you can help us. We're after a big choco werehound brood with a hammer. A hammer? I remember them. They just passed. Wait, I guess I clicked. Really? Thanks. You have good memory, White Lily Cookie. It would be great if we become friends. I'm sorry. I think I must spend more time alone until we meet again. Alright, man. Why did you reject me like that? Ow! Ouch! Oh, man. Something I tell y'all about my my phone stand. I don't have a phone stand until now, until very recently, but it's not like I got it like independent. I just decided to get a phone stand. I was just sincerely like chilling. My dad came to visit after church and was like, hey, they were handing out phone stands. Here, have one. It's helpful. It's nice to have one just like laying around, so maybe I can like, you know, put them to good use someday. But the problem, well, it's not that big of a problem. It's just, okay, did I look freeze there for a bit? It's not that big of a problem. It's just very overtly kind of embarrassing to have. Like, it's a phone stand where like it's a big wooden block, and like on the back of it there's like a Bible verse, and on the front of it is a big old cross with the church name in like, what's the word, carved into it. So now I have it now. Toggle, Hound Brood, where are you? Where did they go? Huh, those cake monsters look like they've learned a new trick. Look out.
King's blessing.
Here I come! Lightning strike!
Well, that was quick. I anticipate. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. the glitching on here. We're fine. I was just gonna say, I anticipate for the most part of this challenge, the boss battles to be the easiest. Oh, toppings, right. Right, toppings. I'm not equipping that. I have to pay to unequip it. Zog. Healthy peanut. I suppose that's fine. Don't. I hate tutorials so much. Cause for sure, I'm gonna put raspberry on her if this has not been the case, but whatever. We proceed. Yeah, this is gonna be annoying, isn't it? Cause I'm probably not gonna equip them right away. I want to get like toppings like that are better for them, and then, you know, just like equip the one that I think will last the entire challenge. And that's my strat. Although I don't think it's necessary if like, cause we aren't that starved for money right now. But we don't know what might happen because primarily my strat of getting around you know, the common cookies like general weakness is to like promote them a bunch of times, and a lot of later promotions cost a lot, so I have to look out for that. Also, Eagle, I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyhow, it's to acknowledge. What are you talking about?
You wouldn't make it without your king.
I think also while I was writing the script, I realized some of my mistakes, which was for some reason I thought it has 12 chapters. I think it might be my memory from before I stopped playing for the first time, Cookering Kingdom I mean. It has 18 chapters, and all total actually 18 chapters is 500 stages. So like and subscribe. It's honestly wild to think that I, and by extension you, will be like sitting through this for like seeing this screen 500 times in total, which is big number. Oh, there he is. Bro showed up. Well, welcome. So I'm going crazy. Okay, cool. Yeah, where did Candy Apple and Black Sapphire became a part of this conversation? I don't know.
Calculated victory.
Okay, also, I would also like to mention... Oh, explain this to me. How is it possible that a bunch of underbaked... Oh, underbaked bitch! keep interfering in our plans? Sorry, Master. We make Hammer strong. We revenge. You better. If you keep failing, you leave me no choice but to punish you. Now tell me, are you making progress? Don't worry, Master. best work coming very soon. Good. Keep on producing bear jellies, understood? Yes, master. Understand, master. I do not... See, you know I have a power balance issue. When just saying the word master makes it feel weird. Like, that should not be coming out of my mouth. I do not like saying it. Dude. Also, right? I didn't really like... Oh, okay. I didn't fine-tune the rules of the challenge before writing scripts, because that was like when I just had to stew over things that like make sense for the challenge. I gave myself another handicap for this, which is I am not allowed to use a cookie that's on the other side. You know what I mean? Like, it makes sense if I'm going through this challenge for the sake of, like, you know, oh, immersivity, then I shouldn't be able to use the cookies that are fighting on the opposite team. So if we're allowed to use the cookies present in each chapter, we are only allowed to use them if they're fighting on our side. Is that, you know, I think it makes sense. I think it's fair as a handicap to have, and I think it makes it more interesting. It just adds a little tint of suffering that I think the algorithm will really like. I have my fine-tune rules stay the same, I think, for the most part. I did mention no using real money, right? I think that, like, has to be part of it, because I don't think I could ever do a challenge where like real money is just involved in microtransactions, because it just feels wasteful. Because like, especially on a like a, you know, just a new file, microtransaction is so out of the question, because I'm gonna abandon this file after I'm done with it. I'm going back to my main world and not looking back ever again. But that said though, how long is this? We've gone through 13 stages, and like, World 2 is relatively short. They're gonna get way longer. They average out around 30 to 31 stages per chapter at like beyond the halfway mark or near that. So also, right, as you know, a thing for me to say, and also like a apology in advance, I probably won't do anything special today after this. Like, we're doing the thing, and then we're moving past it, and we're ending stream, because again, I'm still not feeling well, and I hope you can forgive me on that. I will be streaming again sometimes this week, and that's all that I can really promise, really. I wasn't like really planning anything today, because like I was like, oh yeah, I'll stream because I was supposed to stream yesterday, but then the problem is, like, you know, I didn't have anything other than this queued, and honestly I'm not really mentally there for it, so that's what's going on. I've honestly like been burned out on the art side of things, where I feel like a lot of the times I just feel like it fades out of my mind a lot. Okay, look here, isn't it beautiful? A fallen dragon carcass has become one with the soil and grass. Have you found your memories? No, but I don't think I'll ever stop my wandering. After all, this world is full of curiosities. What do you think will happen if I enter the waters of this lake? No, you can't. Cookie get all soggy in water. She's like an unknowing child. I want to know more about our world. I might even discover another kingdom. Then come with us. But I'm afraid my fragrance would make you uncomfortable. No problem. All cookies might be different, but we're all friends. Then may I join you? This way, I'll be able to learn more. Yes, now we're friends with White Lily Cookie. Hooray! Hooray!
Brave victory!
I like the local ground, so solid. Perfect for jumping. Okay. This must be dragon's bone, little custard cookie. What dragon bone? This dragon was as big as the whole forest. If you keep following the bones, we'll see what the forest ends. Sure, man. Where's our jelly worm gonna come into play? I'm ready. Well, it looks like we found it. I will not falter, I will. If you won't falter, I will do the giving up for the both of us. 'Cause I am this close. Oh man.
Lightning strike.
Oh, I like the frogs enemies. I like those ones. They're cute. I just like frogs. I feel like at this point it's not a surprise, but I'll let you know. Just for the sake of it. I'll turn on my frogs. I hope that works. I didn't look at it. I just know the toggle hotkey. And for some reason, when something is happening out of my sight, I'm always convinced that, like, it didn't happen. Which, like, I understand my thinking. A lot of things just seem to not work sometimes. But, like, yeah, I don't. For some reason, I have a really like distrust of technology just innately. If it's happening outside of my sight, I don't believe it.
Brave victory.
Ooh. Why are there lines?
Lightning strike.
Like, you see it, right? What are those supposed to be? Like, the lines over here? Like, I can't help but feel like it's something intentional, but it looks like an error. 'Cause it doesn't fit, like, at all.
Lightning strike.
Blessing.
Here I come. Here I come.
We Are Kingdom has the most silly voice lines. You know what? Yeah. And I really enjoy, for some reason, those like screen caps of like cookies saying their voice line in the kingdoms, making it look like they're feeling a certain way about certain things, about like each other, just like by nitpicking the voice lines at the perfect time at the perfect place. I really like those genres of things. Also, speaking of the voice lines, right? There's a voice line, well, not really a voice line, it's a dialogue line. When you fulfill like a request at the Tree of Wishes, where they have like, oh yeah, I want this thing, you know. Oh yeah, treasures. Well, sure. Yep. Oh yeah, okay. So the ones we want, right? We want the scroll. Where's the scroll? There's the scroll. And then we want the feathers, because I suspect Ginger Rave and Strawberry Cookie might be dying this challenge. The feathers and then the clock. 3 crucial ones that we're gonna be trying to get and maybe potentially level up, because these ones are like the best ones in the game, especially for someone like me who is at a massive disadvantage at this current position. Well, here we go. Well, we're getting there. We're not there yet, but we might be. God, I hope we get there soon. Might as well quit what we have now. But I'm not happy about it. I'm not. Whatever. Like, at this point, we don't need optimization. Because, you know. Oh, right, I was telling. Oh, no. Because, like, the line at the Tree of Wishes where a cookie will be like, oh, yeah, I need this thing. Right? I was there during the limited edition Sonic event a long time ago. So I have Sonic and Tails as cookies in my kingdom, and the dialogue of Sonic at the Tree of Wishes is, haha, like, this is so fun, or something like that. I still have the screenshot. I'll see if I can find it, right? But like, it's like, ha, this is so fun. And he's requesting a bottle of jam with like a stamp. And it's like, what could you possibly mean by this? Like going up to someone, be like, haha, this is fun, while like handing out, like putting out your hand, requesting a bottle of jam and a stamp. I'm like, what? Sonic? Oh, back to the story. Stop right there. You shall go no further. And who might you be? Bad Cat, my mistress ordered me to stop your advance. You're with the cake monsters? You kidnapped the bear jellies and stole their royal jelly. And what will you do? Think you cookies can stop us? How amusing. Get them, meow. Well. It's funny that the frogs outlast him. Whoop. Time to finish the chapter. What an adventure of like, what, 20 minutes?
Lightning strike.
Blessing.
Lightning strike.
One time I got those pure vanilla. I was asking for an axe, saying something just really kind. Yeah. No, his line is, all cookies shall be happy. I remember that line, and then like, I think I think my favorite one when requesting an axe is Wind Archer being like, the forest needs this, and it's an axe. Like, it's an iconic one. I know like people, it's been passed around a lot, but I still remains undefeated as like, whoa. It's great. I went through some like in-game dialogue, just hoping I find something funny. Nothing really like, oh, we're not done here yet. What's so funny? Soon enough you will see our creation made with the finest bear jellies. Legendary dragon! Huh? My wish came true, I am a dragon! You called me tiny jelly worm, now witness the dragon's wrath. You're so pretty small though. I forgot to transform. I still like him. Yeah! Rawr! Now he's big! Leave no crumbs. I really like how they animated him. Oh god. That is really smooth and pretty. I don't know. Cause he's like round and stuff. All the cookies don't have that like turn to them. Oh, that's just really nice. He's just really smooth. If you think about it, this empire wasn't... Oh, sorry, I said that wrong. It wasn't really that bad. See, I would say anything if I knew the slimmest thing you were talking about. I have no idea, but sure. Whatever I just agreed to. What happened? I was a dragon. No, you fool! He was supposed to be our weapon! Hey, you Rags, are you the boss here? Rags? You're not even dressed? That's so real though. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. You done? He can't even come up with a comeback. Bro was ran that. Cause he's right. I'm Rag. No, Licorice Cookie. My mission is to find the treasure from the legends. You might have won this time, the cookies. I picked your farewell. Why they promised to turn me into a dragon? You can't just become strong. It takes hard, consistent work. They promised me, told me I get big wings and soar in the sky. Cake monsters are not friends. They simply used you. I think you're right. Sorry.
but I'm happy to become a dragon just for a short time. I have to tell the others. That didn't last for long. I've conducted some research into the history of this cookie kingdom and its surroundings. And that Twisted Cookie who didn't believe it was a kingdom once. Look how serious you are now. Right. I only pursued scientific facts when my friends is built on evidence and proof. Anyhow, here's what I found. It seems like this wasn't the only cookie kingdom. Ancient cookie civilization built kingdoms large and small across the entire continent. And what's the most surprising is that there used to be one of the most thriving kingdoms not far from here. Oh really? We must find this kingdom. What if there's other cookies? I got one from Smoked Cheese Cookie saying as an X for our kingdom. It may very well be. He might just be telling the truth. One of Gumball artist, whatever his name is, an artist must stay hunger. And bro's asking for food. Oh, so real though. Whatever that is, I relate to it, even if it doesn't make a slimmer of sense. Well, do you think we can get there? Do we get there? Do we get there? I don't know, but we might. Maybe we'll chat around for a bit. Oh yeah, those cookie cutters, baby! Yes! Another 100 pull to really... Oh, to level 20? We got 25 already! Kingdom Arena, Might of Ancients, join a guild. Ooh. The joining a guild may happen off screen. Cause I was planning to ask a favor from a friend to let me join in on the guild that my main account is in for a brief period to reap the benefits without doing any other work, because you know I am that person. Let me... Okay. Let's do some work around... No, we're not doing boss rushes. We can't afford that. Can we? I think we can. I think we may be able to. Whatever. I'll do some work in the kingdom first, and then we'll go gambling. Gambling. Oh. What do you want? I thought it was... Oh, okay. I didn't... Gingerbread was just hiding behind there. I did not see that. Oops. Well. Gives me where I silently just like do this one by one, because for some reason I can't just have the production dashboard. It's just something I have to earn. I'm not mad. I'm fine. It probably will work.
King's blessing. Lightning strike. Away. King's blessing.
Gumball, I haven't heard that name in years. That's a lie. I saw the teaser. I have to... Okay. I'm calling myself out once again for not being great about media consumption. I've never seen Gumball in my life. And like, not like that. Like at all. Like, you don't get it. I have never seen Gumball. I can't fast forward this? Okay. Okay. We'll just do the rest like this then. I don't think we have what it takes to go that far yet, but whatever. See, I would love to get more media consumption in my blood, because I would love to be the artist that just knows about every single piece of media and like uses it for like cool references. But like, dude,
Oh, well, that worked out. It's just one shot. Okay, I've laid out my problem with my media consumption before, where I just couldn't get into it. I've been trying to be better about it, but you know what's the worst part? Like, cause like I started watching like movie review channels, and that I feel perfectly fine about. I just like my story being told rather than witnessing it myself. I don't know what it is. The content is very disappointed. I actually no. I'm defending myself on this one because I am raised as a non-native English speaker far away from the West. I did not get any cultural impact from any cartoon that is not like ultra famous. I watched Disney Channel growing up. I don't know what I didn't know what Gumball was until very later on, which I would say late teens. And at that point, right, there was so much to catch up on. Cause the amount of media that like I just like wasn't aware of before, and suddenly it's like a thing that everyone knows but I don't, and it's just become an impossible chase of something I could never reasonably catch up to. At some point you just gotta sit with yourself and like, I'll get to it, maybe. I'll see, that's the thing too, is that I'll get to it, maybe. There's a lot. Gumball's for teens, oh my god, I don't know that. Even if I did, it like no, cause that's not the point, right? It's not that like I didn't watch it when I discovered it because I thought it was for kids. It was that there was so much other things. It's also what happened to like stuff that is just media that I generally think I probably would have enjoyed. Stuff like Steven Universe, things like, or just like live action things as well, that like generally I would have probably enjoyed. Things like House, which my friends convinced me to watch a few episodes of, which I really enjoyed, and then I stopped watching because it's like my bad habit of media consumption. Let's get gambling. We do the treasures first, right? I feel like that would be the method. I really want one of the threes. Like, soon. Please. Why does it have to be... the only things that appeared were the ones that I didn't like. I hate live action. Live action adaptation or just live action. By the way, got the ones I wanted. Woohoo! That was... I'll take it. You know what? For all the complaining that I did, I'll take it. Like the crap Disney is making, I fully agree. Okay, let's gamble 10 rolls and then I'll rant about the new Lilo and Stitch. Fingers crossed. It doesn't look promising, but let's see how the witch thinks. We're skipping it. Hi, Devil Cookie, you're not relevant. I'm so sorry. Live action in general. I don't know about that. I think there's great art to be found in just like human expression that you know is acted out by like actual humans. But like, see, the Disney adaptations to me, right? There's just so much mess up to be I know that like people that generally have critical thinking skills aren't their target audience. It's obvious kids, and kids are gonna like whatever they like, whatever. There's their favorite characters, whatever. But like, they could have still made it good, because surely making a good thing that's both good for kids and adults that grew up watching those kid shows when there were animation, I think, you know, would be a better move. And instead they just like chose to like miss the point. Especially I'm pissed off about the Lilo and Stitch because it missed the point in a very, how should I say this, racist way. And like from the casting of from the casting to the way they framed certain things different from the original. It just feels really slimy. It makes it feel off. I didn't watch it because I don't want to. We'll go gambling. Let's go gambling. Let's go gambling. I don't understand. You can ask artists and real writers for their stories to make into movies, and when they do, they chose the wrong ones. Yeah. Generally, it's like that with a lot of, like, you know, it's like stuff that pisses me off. It's like they're too stuck in their own little circles to see the bigger picture, which makes me sad. Because, you know, obviously they're gonna think the ones that, like, you know, oh yeah, they're gonna do a good job, and then, like, miss the point by, like, a mile. Also, we're not having great luck right now, but it's fine. Oh, wait, never mind. Hopefully she doesn't lie to us, the witch, I mean. Let's see. Please be someone usable, please. I'm exhausted. I did nothing today. Also, right before stream, I was reading BL that was like a good 40 chapters long, so obviously I couldn't finish it before I finished stream. Oh, the gacha play out first.
May I ask you for a favor?
Who? Oh no, she's not usable. Ah!
We'll always be together, Pom Pom.
Okay. We're not having great luck, I'm gonna cope with it. Whatever. As I was saying, I was, like, it was 10 minutes away from stream starting. I was like, dude, I don't wanna. Just so you know, you guys took that away from me. They could have made Snow White Asian and not Latina, so they could have standards and still be Snow White. I'll be real, it does not fucking matter. What they mess up really with the Snow White's at least appearance was the hair and makeup, because like I've seen her in other roles and look phenomenon. Like, we know, like, she can act her ass off. I know she's a good actor and she's beautiful, but they botched particularly the hair a lot. And it's like, it's missing the mark where, sure, you want to be, like, loyal to that hairstyle that Snow White has in the original, but you have to agree that when acted out in real life, that hairstyle is not realistic to have for someone like Snow White. She only has that haircut in the original because it makes sense with the environment around her, and when this movie like fails to adapt that into, you know, to fit her, it just falls apart. Oh, well, oh, she's usable. Found one. We found one. I skipped the animation. The fucking lied to me. The fucking lied to me.
Choo-choo. Next station is the world of dreams.
You know what? I could do something really funny right now.
All that glitters belongs to
Is that
me.
unusable? Oh, never. She is usable, mind you, and will be very useful, actually. No. The problem, right? I thank you for showing up. Love you, but like,
The golden sovereign.
cause like having just a straight up ancient appear is a problem. No, it's not a problem. She's great, love her, but I don't know how that's gonna affect the integrity of the challenge. I haven't accounted for it yet because I was like, there's no fucking way. I still can just not use her, which is a viable option. See, the thing is, like, I don't know how much it would trivialize the challenge. And the only way to find out is to cross the bridge when we get there. So we'll cross the bridge when we get there. Hey Leon, hey Benji. I'm skipping it. See, nothing happened. We'll cross the bridge when I get there. But we're done gambling for the day, surprisingly. 2, like, characters and for 2 different chapters is definitely great. Ooh, the red legendary. The only legendary that's, like, usable, I think it's Moonlight. I think, but, like, I don't know. Getting, like, Epic Plus, just, like, more, like, higher tier than Epic cookies are weird to me, because I obviously want to be like, oh yeah, that's good, right? That's good for the challenge, but it's also like, what if it becomes too easy? This game is already easy enough also. So much is happening on the screen at once, what do you mean? First of all, not true, I don't think. But I get it, it's a gacha game, that's typically the thing. But like, I would like to say that you come in at a really bad time because the stream's about to end. Because like, I planned for a really short stream because I was like, oh yeah, I'm not feeling well. I'm gonna get off after I've done with the first, or not the first, god, I'm losing it. With the second chapter. And we're like at that point already. Also, let me stop the recording. I'll turn chat back on. Cause it was off the entire time. I was you know, the constant switch from gambling to menus to houses, the cookies opening portals. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Also, I get it, especially because now I'm like kind of overwhelmed. But like the game is like the only familiar side we have right now. Let me get a, okay. We're gonna, it's fine, I slept through my alarm to watch the stream, so it's fine. I'm honored you have an alarm for this shit show. But, I'm gonna end off the stream with a bang. I'm gonna grab my, thing of Ferrero Rocher, which I shoplifted from the local 7-Eleven. It's my Medal of Honor, really. Dude. There was a kid, in, I think, I don't know, I think it was elementary? I think it was elementary, where, like, we weren't super close, this girl and I, and, like, I just didn't know much about, like, her and her family, but, like, you know how I found out? Well, it was true, but, like, you know how I thought that, like, she was rich? It was because on her birthday, she bought everyone in the class a Ferrero Rocher, and I'm like, whoa. That's actually like, whoa. You're rich. I found out they weren't that expensive, but to buy one for everyone in the class for your birthday is definitely more than the middle class person would do. You know? OG's got a OG's. That is true. If you don't, I don't want. I don't know where that was going. I was just thinking about chocolate. Well, here goes. Kleptomania. See, here's the thing, right? I said this early in the stream. I don't like stealing, the act of it. I'm not a kleptomaniac. I don't enjoy the act. I just like the free things. If I can, I would choose to just get things for free if they were like just to buy them if they were cheaper, and like you know because the thing, right, I'm a cheapskate. I'm not afraid to admit that, but when I'm not feeling well and I'm like I need a snack, but obviously snacks are gonna cost money, and I'm like, well, I'd rather be buying meals then.
but like obviously that mindset isn't helpful. I'm just like, I just get stuck in this perpetual loop of not getting good things for myself because I always like feel like it's gonna put a dent in my wallet. My financial situation is fine. For the record, I'm fine. I just, it's all up here. But yeah, thank you for tuning into the stream. Like, subscribe, and with all that said, signing off. Oh man.